elected to defer. So Parker Grothaus will be kicking away. And here is Thomas on the return. Wanye tried to cut it to the left and then retreats, and look at the coverage unit. You think they're fired up to be back, driving them all the way back to the 10-yard line. That was a nice effort there by Renardo Green. Our sideline reporter today is Katie George. Good afternoon, Katie.
Good afternoon, Tess. Greg, there's no question COVID-19 has certainly made us all make some changes. Take Georgia Tech, for example. The team would usually travel on 3 to 4 buses from Atlanta to Tallahassee for today's game. Yesterday, they took 11 buses to ensure that players and coaches could properly social distance during the drive. And as masks are now required on the sidelines, Jeff Collins personally designed them. He's all for them.
So after just a 4-yard kickoff return, Jeff Sims, the true freshman quarterback, gets it out to Malachi Carter. So they're going with the true freshman quarterback, Jeff Sims. Greg, what do you make of that decision?
Very talented young man. Talking to Jeff Collins, felt as though this was a free year of development. He'll come back next year in 2021 and still be a true freshman. So got to play the young guy early.
8-yard completion to get his college career going, and then he connects with Brown. So a quick first down for Georgia Tech.
And Jeff Sims, you're going to look at him, you're going to notice the stature. He's tall, he's big, 6'3". He's well developed for a young player at 210+ pounds. Very athletic, but a really natural passer of the football from within the pocket.
There's Mason probing that right side, and then he is driven back that time hard. That was Emmett Rice, the senior linebacker from Miami Gardens, with the tackle. Jeff Sims was committed to Florida State.
I guess that's why you had to start him, right? I mean, hey, look what you could have potentially had here in Tallahassee, but he was highly regarded prospect and not the type of prospect they were bringing in under Paul Johnson a few years ago.
2nd down and 9. Mason wrestled down that time by Robert Cooper. He's one of the biggest recruits in the country just a few years ago. 6'2", 332-pound stopper in the middle of that defensive line. Be a 3rd and long for the true freshman quarterback Sims.
This is really where you can showcase that poise and experience. 3rd and long, obvious passing situation for the true freshman here.
There's Sims, 4-man rush, able to give him protection, and then he goes underneath to Dylan Devaney. And Devaney's going to get it out to the 39-yard line, and that's going to be an 8-yard reception as they quickly get up on 4th down right to the line of scrimmage. 4th and short, and Griffin is the running back. So risk reward early, and it pays off for Georgia Tech. 1st down, Yellow Jackets.
And I love this aggressiveness early from Jeff Collins, not even thinking about it, saying, hey, let's get our offense started. Let's get them going. We have a new offensive line, a different identity from where they were a year ago. This offense struggled so much at quarterback and along the front. Right there, big 4th down conversion to build some confidence.
Jemias Griffin stays in. Play action quickly to the outside. Again, Devaney is the target, the 6'6" sophomore, the tight end from the Hun School in Medford, New Jersey.
I like this plan so far, Tess. Quick completions, mixing run pass, but more importantly, keeping the Florida State defense off balance, some misdirection, showing something to the right, hitting it back to the left. It's been a good start so far for the Yellow Jacket offense.
Sims, a young man from Jacksonville, Florida. He's going to keep it himself, and you see the quick feet. Jeff Sims with a good chunk play down inside the 35-yard line.
And a beautiful read on the play for the freshman. You get the jet sweep, you fake it, you see flow from those linebackers, those defenders trying to avoid handing it outside, trying to keep contained, and there goes Jeff Sims right up inside for a nice gain.
18-yard run by Sims, another 1st down. And this time he overthrows the intended target. That was Carter again. And that is the first incompletion for the true freshman quarterback. Year 2 for head coach Jeff Collins. Last year, a 3-win season. Of course, a couple years of success at Temple prior to that. He is all about upgrading the talent. Great recruiter, and he's already reshaping this roster well. Sims on 2nd and 10. Gets it to Mason, and Mason able to turn the corner. And Jordan Mason has Georgia Tech in prime position. Very fine-looking opening drive with a sharp Georgia Tech offense.
A beautiful job avoiding the defender that's right in his face. Just right over the top, easy flick, and yet another great play call from Dave Pantano, the offensive coordinator. Getting his young quarterback out, getting him an easy completion, and turning it into a big play.
22 yards there.
Ineligible player downfield. Offense, number 73. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Well, the late flag is going to have them walking back, and Collins is looking for an explanation. We've got Marcus Woods heading up this ACC officiating crew today here in Tallahassee.
It's a big penalty right there. So much momentum right after the big play to Mason. Sometimes you see that, though. Those offensive linemen, they get bored along the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
They want to release downfield. You got to make sure they're cognizant of where the football is and don't release a little bit too soon.
You know, it's interesting because that's really the key piece to the development of this program is the transition of the offensive line from what the offense was to what they now will be.
Georgia Tech, they're first.
9. Now he comes here to rebuild Florida State. After the penalty, here is Mason, and Mason is taken down after a gain of about just 2.5. That was Josh Griffiths with the tackle for the Noles. So they were marching down the field. They get the penalty that brings them back out of the red zone, but still, you start a true freshman quarterback, and you see a well-managed drive, and now trying to get out of a hole with a 2nd and 13. Sprint right for Sims. Looking downfield, and it is intercepted. That is Asante Samuel Jr. And he's got a blocker in front, but he's dragged down that time by Jack DeFore, the senior lineman. But mistake number 1 for the freshman quarterback Sims. Asante Samuel with the interception.
And this is just a quarterback staring right at his target and taking the defender there as well. You're going to see him work a little wheel route. And you see Asante Samuel, he stays true to his zone. He stays to the outside. He watches the quarterback's eyes the entire way and drifts right into the pass. This is just something you learn as a young player. You have to negotiate defenders with your eyes, or else you'll see one of the best corners in all of college football make a play on it.
And now James Blackman and that Noles offense out there. They'll start things with LaDamian Webb. It was a 38-yard return on that interception by Asante Samuel Jr.
Gain of 3, second down.
2nd and 7. And Blackman gets it quickly to Cameron McDonald, the junior tight end.
Pass complete to Cameron McDonald.
And there's weather coming into the area again. Remember, just before 3 p.m. this afternoon, we were scheduled for a 3:30 kickoff. There was a lightning strike that delayed us. 3rd down and 3. Quick pitch, Corbin. And Corbin was met right away and then worked his way to that line to make.
Excellent second effort there from Jayshon Corbin. Just a quick pitch, try to jump into leverage. And Georgia Tech was prepared for it. He rolled out of initial contact, fell forward, and converts for a big 1st down.
Folks, we want to let you know, because of lightning in the area, we are down to 2 cameras right now. 1st down and 10. Safety precautions being taken. Jet sweep here. This is Webb picking up a block to the outside, and he makes it down to the 33-yard line with Damian Webb. So we have the sky camera look that you become accustomed to, and then what we in the biz would call the high end zone. So 2 cameras working right now here in Tallahassee is for the safety of our camera people. We had to release them from other positions. 2nd down and 1. Blackman with time. Downfield and gets it complete. And once again, that is Cameron McDonald, his big target tight end. And it is 1st and goal, Knowles.
I love the play. 2nd and short. Big play over the top. And look at how Blackman, eyes start to the right, work a defender away, and he throws almost like a back shoulder. And great adjustment by McDonald on the big catch.
27 yards there. Jet motion here, trying to get the edge and tiptoeing his way inside the 5-yard line that time was Webb.
This Memphis offense that we saw for so many years now starting to obviously take shape in the garnet and gold. They're so good at making it easy on the quarterback and getting defenses to run sideline to sideline. You have to cover every square inch of this Mike Norvell offense.
2nd and goal. Blackman sprint right to the end zone. First touchdown of the year, Florida State. It's in the hands of Keyshawn Helton. So Blackman with the touchdown pass. As the Knowles special teams, they'll run out of that muddle pot look and get back into the traditional extra point formation with Parker Grotehouse, the new kicker. So what does it look like to press the reset button down here in Tallahassee? Pretty good on that first drive. Thank you very much, Mr. Helton. Allowed here into Doak Campbell Stadium. That play is now being suspended with the threat of severe weather in the area. For more on that, here's Katie.
Guys, I spoke with an official who said his crew got word that we had lightning strike in the area within 8 miles. That's the radius. If it happens within 8 miles of the stadium, there is an automatic 30-minute rain or lightning delay. If we are to have more lightning from every strike, the clock resets at 30 minutes. So the hope is it was just a one-and-done situation, and we'll have the guys back out here shortly, Tess.
Junior.